from Collegeville Track Club. 2017.
Yeah, 2017 was a big year for us. One thing you'll see throughout the entire this entire production is that the young guys are just like our young, like the amount of people that are joining the team now is significantly more than what we've had in the past.
We got some pretty good recruiting base going right now. A lot of enthusiasm from the younger guys, and really encouraging everybody to participate a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's like throughout the entire year. So we've had young guys, they just finished their track season that want to run Fast 5K at Brian Craft 5K, and then all the way through national race, cross country nationals, which was last weekend. So should we go? Let's go through some of the names of the guys. We may not have all the names because
they just keep coming in.
Yeah, they just keep coming in. Like I'm like, oh, there's this guy from wherever, and I don't know his name.
The guy from Carlton.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
So we've got Tommy who came on board.
Yep, we got Adam,
Nordy,
Trax,
Kuz,
Bugler,
Ike,
Dietz,
and Zoltek.
And then the other ones we already talked about.
Right.
Like, so there's a couple of
a bunch of guys that are new recruits. A couple guys that came back.
Yep.
Todd Larson is back on the team.
Yep, he's
now that he's returned back from India.
Sabbatical in India.
Yep.
He's working. He was on sabbatical, but
right.
Anyway.
But it's good to have him back.
Yeah, definitely.
So race season recap. We finished 3rd overall on the road circuit, and then we ended up doing pretty well through the cross country circuit.
Yeah, we did. It was our championship season. We won a significant amount of races, all but 2 races. We didn't win the last one, and we didn't win the first one. Right,
so we lost the first race on the USATF Minnesota circuit, which was a 3x5K relay down at Fort Snelling on Pike Island. And then, kind of walking through the season, we did really well at the Riverside Rush 5K, Battle Creek Challenge 8K. We ended up winning the state championships at Lake Elmo. And then we ended up doing really well and winning our regional championships in Des Moines at Living History Farms. And then we sent a team, we sent 9 guys down to the club cross country championships down in Lexington and finished in the top half.
Yeah, they did great down there. They're running against professionals. All of us have jobs, so it's a little different.
Yeah, so really good showing from everybody on that, and kudos to you guys.
Yeah, so then after, I guess we'll talk about the schism that we've had in the team, talking about competition.
Schism's been around for probably 7-8 years.
Yes,
maybe.
And this year our quality, I would say, is high, but the quantity, the number of events, is just down to 1. We have one event, the 1,000 by 1,000.
We've lost a little bit of momentum on some of the events. I can guarantee that Ryan and I are going to bring back another event for this next year.
Oh, prediction.
Upcoming.
Cheers. Wonder what that prediction is going to be with that. Are you going to predict what it is, or just that there's going to be another event?
I'll predict what it is.
Okay, sounds good. So, I lost the notes here.
So the
West won.
West won, but it was like right down to the wire. East was literally sweating out miles.
Yeah. West was sweating
10 at night, and West was just
beers,
getting beers down, trying to chug as many beers as they can. But down to the wire, one of the shortest, if not the shortest, period of time to drink 1,000 beers, run 1,000 miles on behalf of basically half the team.
Yeah, it was.
And it was all kicked off at the White Castle Wednesday, which Ike absolutely destroyed. One of the performances of the year.
Young guys.
Yeah.
So, just to talk about new things in 2017, we've been upping our apparel. We got head to hands now. We had gloves at the banquet. We have 4 sets of hats and things. Hooded sweatshirts, t-shirts. Steve's been great on getting the professionally done stuff Cheers to Steve.
Tommy's been great on getting the semi-professionally.
Yeah,
done
the
stuff.
DIY stuff. That brings us to we have an alternate logo that,
Maybe a shoulder patch for the hockey jerseys.
We should. Right there. But yeah, we figured out that if just one person does something, it's done, instead of asking other people if it's good or not. 'Cause it doesn't go well that way. So now we also have.
So Talent Graveyard.
Oh yeah, that came back. Yeah, that came
Resurgence.
back this year. 2
both,
episodes so
both
far.
Adam Brown and Joe Renier have been the hosts of that, and they've had special guests of Nick Traxler and Sam Franson. And both are available on the blog. Just scroll down, and I believe it's through SoundCloud that you can find it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to how that progresses in the future.
Mm-hmm.
We also this year the newest, or one of our new things too, is we had a summer internship. Well, summer intern, and then we decided that we had an internship.
Yeah.
So we were running along the river, and a guy or a kid in college started running with us. Came back to where Tommy was hosting the run, and he started running with us for the rest of the summer. So that we were like, oh, that's what a summer intern would do. So we're now an official organization that has interns. He even hosted a pretty nice party at Coffee's place for his last day.
Oh, really?
I mean, well, he brought like the provisions. So
Okay.
that was pretty nice.
Speaking of, we now have an official sponsor.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to segue into that. Nice.
We are now officially sponsored by 7th Avenue Pizza. Local company.
I'm not sure if he brought 7th Avenue Pizza that day.
He may not have, but that's
now,
all right.
but now
we'll look past that.
Yeah.
7th Avenue Pizza. We now have logo apparel.
Yeah, this is the actual warm up now for the team. So everybody in the team will.
You guys wore those down in
warm-up.
Lexington.
Yep. 7th Avenue Pizza sponsorship was battling against Brooks Hansen, so that's
I felt like we showed up for that one. So we've done pretty well. Winners and losers this year? Should we move on to that?
Oh, winners and losers. Yeah, so one of our, this winner repeats, I think, every year. Das Boot at the Hessen House always wins. Will always win. That's one of my predictions.
Oh, looking forward to that.
Das Boot will always win.
Another winner that we have this last year was treadmills. Our top 3 performances in the marathon were completed by treadmill runners, and those being Ben Schneider and Jordan Fladlin.
Yeah,
Jordan having the first and third best performances, and Ben sneaking in with, I think, about 20 days to spare with his performance done at the Gulf Coast Marathon.
So that brings us into the golf course. The Mississippi Gulf Coast Marathon. Brings us to one of our losers this year, is actually the mismeasured courses.
Yeah, and unfortunately for the race director and all of those participating in the marathon at the Gulf Coast down in Mississippi, it was just a shade under 26 miles, so anybody who performed and ran a Boston qualifier, that performance won't count for them. Ben's performance obviously will need to be adjusted a little bit, so, good job, Jordan Fladlin. So
yeah.
you hung on to the top Collegeville time in the marathon this year.
And then one of the other losers, even though we dominated this series, is the off-run road race running
Mud,
series.
passport stamping.
Color run series.
Yeah.
So like that, I mean,
could have just been cross
we
country
could add
series.
We could add more names to it next year, and we'll still win it. We'll win all of it.
Sometimes you just gotta show up.
I mean, that is what we do. We show up every race with a full team. And this brings us to our best wedding of the year.
New category.
Yeah, this is a new category. Best wedding of the year was Joe's wedding was excellent.
Yeah, I would definitely agree that Joe's was the best wedding of the year.
Yeah, definitely. Then our dark horse predictions. Steve, what's your dark horse?
My dark horse prediction this year is Ryan Miller. I think that he's really going to excel kind of the coattails of his girlfriend.
Interesting.
She's gonna pull him into some new PRs.
Nice. My dark horse is Drax. We've seen this before where guys they're interested in running, they go away from running for a bit, like he did lacrosse in college for majority of it, and then like they seem to be fresher than the other guys and
completely untapped potential.
Yeah, yep. And sometimes they just explode and do well. So hoping to see that dark horse performance this year.
Another repeat award. We've got the repeat prediction.
Yeah,
the return to form. 2018. My prediction is Tom Gadius.
Nice, that's a good one.
Tommy informed me earlier this evening that Tom has another baby on the way, which, congratulations. Although, I think that he's still going to be able to manage himself to get to that return to form.
All right. Well, you were saying the first 3 months.
First 3 months.
You get, yeah.
He's got some time, although he still has 2 kids already.
Yeah,
so he'll still be busy. But I think that the influence of Edina track and cross country is going to help him out.
Nice.
He's got to do speed work in order to keep up with those kids.
And then my prediction, I almost said Tommy's prediction. That's what it says in the script. My prediction is Schneider. After that marathon, unfortunately, he'd been plagued for quite some years now.
3 years?
Yeah, and with injury, and it'll be great to see him do well this year, and because he definitely wants to do well, and he works extremely hard, and he's also part robot, so that helps.
Do you think he's following in the footsteps of Pat Russell in the elliptigo? This last year,
I guess I don't know that.
So do you know Pat Russell?
I do, but I don't know about his elliptigo.
So Pat Russell elliptigoed out to Afton, and then ran the race, put down a faster final 3K than Alan Broderis. Sorry, Alan. And then elliptigoed home to St. Paul.
That's pretty good.
I feel like Ben certainly has that perseverance.
Definitely on track for that.
So we'll see if he ends up elliptigoing in any races.
Yeah, and then now this is like a new category, but it's like random 2018 prediction. Probably can't say anything that we've said yet.
So the one new one that I would say is that I am predicting that the USATF Minnesota race circuit will embrace the city of Duluth in not just the marathon, but in a spring 5K.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, because they already have the marathon.
Right.
We've already tried out that city and we're there. Because my prediction was going to be that we would go to other cities, but Duluth has proven.
But Duluth is the only other city that we really go to outside of the metro.
I know, that's why my prediction mine doesn't count anymore. I can't predict that.
Do you think that we might have some other internal challenges?
The team?
Yeah.
I have a prediction that we're actually gonna. I think we're gonna do better than third place overall. I think we're gonna get second place this year at least.
I don't see anything.
Any
reason why?
And I've been talking to guys. The younger guys, and I'm like, you guys could win. Like if you start. If they, I shouldn't say start, if they continue what they've been doing. One thing that's also new this year that people haven't done really in the past is that a lot of guys have been meeting on Tuesdays to do workouts. I
appreciate that.
What?
As one of the older guys on the team, that they come in a little bit tired on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're coming in. They're doing workouts together, and that's great to see. So that they'll be able to do better, do whatever they want to do, and I think we're gonna do better than third in the road circuit. As much as we are like, we dominated cross country, the other teams don't care about cross country. Right. We still care, but I think in what they care about, we're gonna beat them at.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Anything else new in 2018? Should have some more apparel. Be ordering some more t-shirts, more hoodies. We'll make sure we have jerseys for everybody.
And we're assuming more life events will happen, like weddings, babies, things like that. So, so yeah, this is to 2018 from Collegeville.
Cheers and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you all at the banquet.
Oh yeah.